Starfield was once one of the most anticipated games ever. Now it's just the worst game ever. So bad, in fact, even Seth needed to stop playing his old 20-year-old indie titles to make a video about it. Can you imagine how bad it must be if he even does that?
Hey, Star Sisters, Seth here. Let me tell you a vision of a future. In the future, white boys can finally jump, with the help of a booster pack and, of course, low gravity. Humanity has...
Okay, that's acceptable, because I refuse to live in a future like that.
Spread across the stars in their multitudes of diverse races and cultures. The Red Guard, the Sons of Yakub, Hispanics, honorary Aryans, and the Fingolian Chindonesians now populate the vast expanse of space. Naturally, we never did find a solution for automation.
And most of the people are fat. Also, that's something that you really need to mention about Starfield. You go into the city, and half of the population is fat. It's like they just tried to make it in America's image.
So in the future, the only career paths are space pirate with a voice filter, or religious extremist. Parents send children away with teary eyes, knowing full well their offspring will grow up to become murderous bandits before putting on their own helmets and shooting up the 7-Eleven. And the PS5 still has no games. That vision...
True, double true. Hey, I said this before the game started. If the pirate faction is that big, it's now no longer an evil, hostile pirate faction. It's a nation with rules, and everyone is gonna be like, yeah, you're not pirates, you're a nation. You're one of the good guys. Stop attacking us now. We have trade deals and stuff. Dude, there's 3 pirate outposts on every planet. The pirates outnumber the civilians 200 to 1 at this point in Starfield. Well, of course it's the only job opportunity you have.
Is already here, Star Sisters, because the best game ever made, no, the best game that will ever be made is already out, and there's no competition. Baldur's Gate? More like 3-hour unskippable gay sex scene. Starfield, a masterpiece where I can live out my fantasy of being a Bangladeshi man with A10 eyes. Starfield wins Game of the Year for their food models alone. Just look at the grease on that sausage.
Isn't that a mod, though? I thought that that's a mod. I never checked the food because I'm a normal person, because no one checks the food in Starfield, because you quickly understand it. Well, actually, opening the inventory, finding the piece of food and consuming it takes longer than flying to another planet and just resting if you want to heal up. Yeah, kind of wild, huh?
That's the difference ray tracing makes in a game like this, which runs buttery smooth on my 4090, pushing a blazingly fast 17 frames a second. I'm quite fine with this since, according to the science, the human eye can only see 24 frames a second. Sometimes...
23. We lost one. It's true.
My saves get corrupted and I lose progress, but in my deep unhappiness, I realize I get to have those unforgettable experiences all over again. We must imagine that we are Sisyphus, pushing the boulder forever uphill, for in the struggle, we find meaning. Ask not what Todd Howard can do for you, but instead, what you can do for Todd Howard. A good game.
I think that at this point is already a thing that has gone into lore as truth. Todd Howard is the greatest snake oilsman alive. He is gonna tell you sweet little lies constantly. If there's the only thing that Todd Howard has ever done, it's lied. He couldn't answer yes on his own wedding, because that would be telling the truth, and Todd Howard can't do that. So they needed to create a paradoxical workaround that. Can you imagine going that far? Wow.
Game has memorable characters, but an amazing game is one where you don't remember a single person at all. Starfield is to role-playing what dementia is to the elderly. And now for a word from our...
Inevitable? Not preferred?
Our sponsor. The flesh is weak. I crave the strength and certainty of steel. I crave displate.
Ooh. Yo, Quinn said that he has not been paid by Display for 3 years. Now, the thing is, by the way, about that is, one, I believe him. He has absolutely no reason to lie. Second of all, It's the fact that people, if a sponsor scams you, people don't usually tell it out loud. You know, that's a thing. So I don't know if you should be buying this plate. It's pretty good quality and whatnot, but currently word on the block is that they tend to not pay their sponsors. So, you know, it is what it is.
A one-of-a-kind metal poster designed to capture your unique passions. But Zeph, I hear you cry, I've already got my passions captured. Uh-huh. And how's that working out for you? What if you wanted to put up another one? Have fun wrangling the packaging, flattening it out, finding the right size poster frame, and of course, mounting the damn thing. Say goodbye to the hassle with Displate. All you have to do is open it up, stick on the magnets, and oh hey, we're done. Displate has a vast array of high quality...
Wait. Did that look like fat arms to you? Sit for getting fat on us.
The right size...
Are those sausage fingers? I think Sid's getting fat on us. That's not acceptable.
Poster frame, and of course, mounting the damn thing. Say goodbye to the hassle with Displate. All you have to do is open it up, stick on the magnets.
Yeah, definitely chubby arms right here. Disgusting. Hey, I'm a simple man. If you're fat, you deserve a rope and a tree branch. Hopefully a branch that can actually support your weight. But you do. It's fine.
And oh hey, we're done. Displate has a vast array of high-quality official art to choose from, and they're always expanding their collection. Check out my top picks. We've got Dark Souls, Mortal Kombat, Sonic, and of course, Skyrim in Todd.
That's accurate.
And if you're not a gamer, that's fine too. Displate has posters for every passion. Cars, ducks, Elon Musk. You want it? They've got it. Just think, you could have any one of these at your door in less than a week, and on your wall...
A Ricardo poster? Okay, I'm interested. I'm listening.
Less than a minute. Just visit displate.com/SethZintac or use code Seth for up to 40% off on...
Can you imagine it's supposed to be pronounced SethZintac? Whoa. No. No! I refuse to accept that.
All designs. Personally, you'll never see me with a paper poster ever again. I'm filing for divorce, taking the kids, and using Displate for all my future
Why is he taking the kids? That's kind of sus.
All decorating needs. The strongest skill in this game, following tradition, is persuasion, which lets you walk away from the last fight by saying, what if we don't? This system works by stringing random sentences together with a cadence of a crackhead until the recipient...
He's so right! Oh, he actually noticed. So, the first thing that anyone with a functioning frontal lobe cortex probably notices about Starfield's the diplomatic choices, persuasion choices, is the fact that, wow, maybe I actually have to listen to the character. And then you get to the point where you're like, okay, I need to butter this man up now. It's the persuasion check. I know everything. He just told me that he wants to murder every kitty in the world. And then you say, yeah, I hate cats. And he disagrees with you. Wait, what? Yeah, turns out the persuasion checks are complete random bullshit. You can meet a guy who says that he loves dogs and hates cats, and then you can just go into the persuasion check, get a persuasion check, and you can say, but think about all the lovely cats, and it's just a dice roll. And you can always hit a successful dice roll if you're just lucky. It's purely random. And you roll it, and you tell the guy who hates cats, but think about the kitties, and he's like, yes, true, actually true, and you win this, and you win it. It's so stupid. That's why he's saying you can string together random sentences of nothing, because it's true. That's literally the system.
Recipient gets visibly uncomfortable and leaves, something that Highfleet would shamelessly steal. The true purpose of persuasion, however, is to gaslight companions.
Bruh.
Sarah is strongly opposed to the harm of innocent people, so, appropriately, in the style of a cartel execution, I ventilate someone's cranium. She screams at me,
Help hell is the matter with you?
I persuade her that I'm sorry.
The worst part about this game is that Sarah is probably one of the only waifu choice that you honestly have. You also have the other one, but she's. I mean, if you want to be special and pretend that you're a unique snowflake, go for the other one. But let's be real, it's Sarah all the way, 100% of every day, any second of the whatever exists. Okay, it's Sarah, and yeah, she's an annoying cunt.
And I'm going to do better.
I'm not sure there's anything you can say at this point. As strange as that sounds, I suppose that's possible.
Wait, what did he
Look.
actually pick? Did he just pick oops? Okay.
Matter with you?
I persuade her that I'm sorry and I'm going to do better.
I'm not sure there's anything
Let's
you
see
can
what
say
he actually
at this
picked.
point.
Oh, come on, Seth. You're not supposed to pick shit that fast. Okay, I know I know you'd like to help me out if you could. What? What? The pressure of this mission is making me crazy. That's at least slightly more believable. I've been stupid, really stupid. Bro, I think the artifact's messing with my head. Yo. You see, no one can deny that that these dialogues were written by 10-year-olds. Two of these dialogue options don't make even the slightest bit of sense, and the other two who vaguely do make sense are still as stupid as it comes.
As strange as that sounds, I suppose that's possible. Look,
Nice.
I realize things out here can be rough, so I'm going to let this go.
True, Sarah,
For now.
true.
And then I do it again.
I
And
accept
again,
who
yeah.
you are. I'm just not sure I can travel with you on this path you've chosen.
Don't
This
worry.
is, single-handedly, the most entertaining thing in this game.
Just try to be more careful in the future. Otherwise, you'll find yourself traveling alone. I am not going to help you murder you and I.
It's fine, Sarah, relax.
The second most entertaining thing in this game is joining the pirate faction as a double agent, and in the process, becoming a triple agent. I have chosen to join the war on terror. On the side of terror, I can play
Smart.
entire missions without shooting a single shot, because guess what? Half the entire game is now friendly to me. I watch caravans get lit up with the same interest as a youth in the projects witnessing a drive-by. The streets give, and the streets take story. I've had paranoid hallucinations with more coherence than the plot of this game. Spoiler, it's Skyrim in space. You must become Starborn
Versed in Skyrim in space.
to use the magical Fus Roda to kill Parthenax,
Smart.
who in this case is other Starborn from other universes that you must defeat to go to another universe and start New Game Plus. Multiverse theory is appealing to fans of Rick and Morty because it implies the
Bro.
existence of a dimension where you haven't been molested. There's copium online that there's
Or where you do have a father figure, that's also acceptable as a dream.
differences between universes, and no run is the same. Yes, one place in the game changes. The emissary is always whoever dies in your current run, and there's a universe where Sarah is a potted plant. Objectively, this is the best universe.
Wait, so I can just pick up Sarah and, I mean, even as a potted plant, she's the best choice, right?
Because she doesn't talk. Yet, I heard some people even romanced this creature. If you find such dialogue...
I didn't. I still didn't. I didn't have a chance. I quit the game 8 hours in. I never looked back, boy.
captivating, I recommend intimacy with a drywall. My favorite part of the story was attending a funeral, only to interrupt it by starting a firefight. Almost everyone involved is an essential NPC, so the shootout will never end. Question: when
I'm surprised everyone involved isn't an essential NPC, honestly. Every NPC with a name is essential in this game. I mean, Bethesda put this bad boy on rails. And children protective gear. And extra wheels for toddlers. Man, this thing is so in rails you think it's in a tunnel at this point.
we have an infinite amount of universes, that means we have no consequences.
Also, I just absolutely love how disgusting the fat characters look. Look at this, like, bro, You know, maybe the hunter had a point that not everyone deserves to be Starborn, you know? Wow.
That means
Does he not get stuck in that
we
seat or
have no
something?
consequences. Anything we do can be undone by walking through a portal. So why can't we kill essential NPCs? Why even have
Yep, we talked about this. The fact that they have New Game Plus is like kinda nice, I guess, but ultimately useless because who cares about New Game Plus? Probably like 2 people in the whole world care about New Game Plus in reality. Okay? And the fact that it's just you go through that portal and it's like, bam, none of your choices matter. Are you having fun? That's even worse. That is absolutely even worse. The best thing in the world is a role-playing game where your actions have absolutely no consequence. Man, Bethesda really failed. I almost said failed. They really nailed that part, huh?
a setting if you're not going to make use of it. This aggravates me to no end because everyone I want to shoot is a higher entity made of light. For example, there's a side quest where a 200-year-old ship from Earth developed before the...
Yeah, we have used this as an example. This is great. This just, you know, highlights how these dialogue options were made by 10-year-olds and not even finished by those 10-year-olds. It's just crazy.
The invention of a grav drive has reached the planet resort of Paradiso. You negotiate on their behalf and are given 3 options. 1. Send every colonist to work as an indentured slave for the corporation. 2.
Seems
Pay
fine.
out of pocket for a grav drive and send them to bother someone else. Or 3. Eliminate the last practicing Jew in the universe.
That's actually so what. Wait. I mean, at this time, you can't say that. Will that get instantaneously demonetized? Oof. Good question.
Teachings.
Good.
And the third option is the corporation asking you to destroy the ship. What the Austrian painter started, Todd will finish. What is the...
Huh. I thought that's what the Canadian Prime Minister will finish. Huh, okay.
Quest design. You present me with 3 terrible options, and my immediate response is to shoot up the board of directors. But I can't.
This is the normal response, by the way. What do you mean you don't have a choice to just replace and murder the board of directors? How did they not add that? Well, I don't know. Maybe because you're supposed to just do that if you want. No, they're immune. They're unkillable. They're gods of this universe.
Because I'm not allowed to, because the talent in this company has dried up and left a long time ago. But it doesn't matter because Bethesda spits out a game every few years for their target audience. Dads. I get it. You have 2 kids, you're in your mid-30s, and you have time for exactly 3 games a year. I don't judge. We're all busy. But this game is immune to criticism.
I do judge. I judge a lot.
Because the people you're arguing with don't have that much time or investment. They see a crater, they soy pog, and then they leave. That's why if
that is absolutely on point.
Somebody defends this game...
Oh, wait, dude, Reddit. Reddit is the worst place ever, especially Starfield fanboy Reddit, okay? Dude, look at this crater. It's so... Yeah, it's a crater. Yeah, it's kind of cool, but it has nothing in it. It's just... Are you gonna be excited about the 3rd crater also? I mean, the 2nd crater was also kind of, oh, that's cool, but, you know, the 3rd crater was like, okay, it's a crater, there's nothing in it, I have already checked too, I don't want to waste 2 more hours of my time being lied by Todd Howard again. And that's pretty much it. Oh, look at these amazing spots where you can see planets and stuff. Okay, yeah, why is it... But I have a question. Why is it day, but there's no sun anywhere? A little bit sus. How does that happen? Okay? Also, creating a good-looking texture box, skybox, for a space game is the easiest thing ever. Even indie development games with 1 developer and 0 budget nail that shit constantly. Okay? Creating a skybox for a space game, especially a non-interactable one, is the easiest thing in gaming's history. That's not impressive. But wait, did you know that Starfield has physics? You can make dominoes! Yeah, that's also not impressive. You could actually do that in Morrowind and whatnot. But, okay. Starfield has physics, everyone. Did you hear? Wow. That probably said that oh my god, physics. That corrects my whole experience being shit, doesn't it? Wow, so good.
Don't give them a hard time. They have it hard enough already, between beating their spouse and their children.
Nice.
And they still say men can't multitask. Gameplay. This game features challenging and intriguing puzzles, such as fit the shape into the shaped hole and replace the battery. Considering the majority of Xbox players have...
I never had a single replace the battery quest, even though this is, by the way, this is a Fallout 4 content right there, okay? Replace the battery.
...ever replaced a smoke alarm. This is a novel concept, as it requires higher abstraction to deduce that the ubiquitous chirp in the hallway is in some way quantum connected to the set of Duracell batteries you hold in your hand. Clearly, I didn't pay enough attention during character creation, as once I finished the game, I was very surprised to hear my character's voice.
You made it. I hope you're enjoying the view.
Not like I missed anything. All the perks are garbage. Wanted is
True.
one of 2 perks.
By the way, true. The perks are so garbage. We talked about this, but you know, man, that was an early complaint about this game, that the perks are garbage. Yeah, but God, you have perks. You can be a neon street rat. Yeah, you can, and it unlocks like 2 unique dialogues in neon. And well, after they don't lead to anything. they're useless. They're just it just literally says unique dialogue, and you know that's it. It's shit. The perks are so garbage.
That actually does anything, because you get bounty hunters chasing you. The other being kid stuff, which gives Americans the experience of
fat mom.
Loving parents that aren't
man, better have 0 loving parents than this.
Divorced for the nation holding
also it looks like she's gonna grow a beard any moment now.
The world record in broken homes. A stable family is science fiction. I spent a bunch of time modding guns, only to find out that guns don't scale whatsoever. Attachments on lower level weapons are a waste of time. Let me tell you.
Dude, the moment I figured out that there is a workbench, I just instantaneously gave up on it because it looked like shit. Like, nothing there was understandable. I think it doesn't even show the amount of stuff you have. Can you... To know if you can build something, you need to click build. Otherwise, it doesn't even tell you that you can build it even. It's so dumb. Then you need to do some random research where it's exactly the same problem. You have no idea do you even have the resources for it. It's just, yeah, it's abandonable. It's... How do you fail a crafting system in a Fallout game considering you have already that much experience? Well, I don't know. Ask whoever made Starfield.
How you're actually supposed to do it. You fly into a level 75 zone, but instead of being insta-killed, you cast Creator's Piece, which makes enemies drop their guns. You bring them back, tweak them on a workbench, and now you no longer have to complain about bullet sponges. Personally, I enjoyed shipbuilding. Yes.
Yeah, that's the thing. Dude, Sid's absolutely nailing everything that we have talked about in Starfield. Yeah, Starfield is annoying, gun-wise. Until you get just that random gun that deals 50 times more damage than any other gun in the game, and you're just one-shotting everything. Yay!
I'm aware of a hollow ship exploit, but I didn't really need it, because all I ever do is one-shot the engine with electromagnetic and board their ship, after which I disarm them with Creator's Piece and individually fistfight the entire crew. It's really fun, and if I cast Parallel Self, I can roleplay as if we're having a civil dispute at the Bangladeshi border. I found out companions don't use ammunition, which is convenient, because for some reason...
Hey, companions never use ammunition in any game.
This game lets you craft everything except ammunition, some of which is highly specific.
Wait, it doesn't allow you to craft ammunition? I didn't even know that.
And not sold by most vendors. In contrast, crafting...
That's true. So, the first Atlantis, when you get there, there's like this weapon shop, and there's this cool sniper rifle. And I steal it because I have stealth, and I have pickpocket. It doesn't involve pickpocket, just mentioning pickpocket for no reason. Okay, I steal it, and then you know what I do? Well, there's no ammo for it, so I talk to the guy that sells it. Guess what? He's also not selling any ammo for it. Like, bruh, What do you mean you're gonna sell this weapon right here and you're not gonna have ammo for it?
Ingredients are sold by the dozen, trivializing their collection.
True, we talked about it. You just... Dude, it's not trivializing. It's literally... It's pointless. And the best part about this is scraps. Look at their value. You can buy all of this for nothing. And you are gonna have enough crafting materials for pretty much ever. It's just dumb. Admittedly, the hard part about this, finding the right vendor, because there's no mini-map, there's no signs that make any sense, and you know, that's just it.
And destroying any incentive you had to find them yourself. So, I thought it would be interesting to try make my outposts self-sufficient, using only the resources I could find. It took me 2 full days before I found a planetary source of sealant. For reference, this is a common organic ingredient necessary for most...
Sealant or salant? Sealant. Oh yeah, sealant in this case.
Structures. And where did I find it? Middle of nowhere on a
Obviously.
toxic bio, meaning I needed to reach the bottom of a science tree and have free tiers into planetary habitation before I could make planetary.
Oh man, he's not even talking about the skill tree that's absolutely haunted, huh?
Habitation. So, in case you're ever tempted to do what I did, don't. I remember once I saw a Live Leaks video of some Chinese farmers throwing pigs into an open pit and setting them on fire with kerosene.
Yeah, I have also seen that.
Starfield allows you to not only recreate this video, but use it for infinite experience. What I did was set up several alien breeding facilities and boxed them in. Then, I built a macro script to throw incendiary grenades at set intervals, firebombing all the cows, waiting for them to respawn, only to firebomb them again. I can leave my desk and come back several levels higher.
That honestly seems a lot of work and not a lot of efficiency. Some planets that have, you know, creatures on them, especially if it's a green planet, dude, you can land and you just look around and you see a thousand creatures around going, okay? And you can shoot all of them. The only thing is you probably want to use the mining laser because otherwise you're going to run out of bullets, but, you know, still, point being.
Generally, however, outpost development is a hellish experience, and that's because the game has no system to track how much you need and what you need. Your best bet for memorizing a recipe is using pen and paper. The alternative to that is jumping across load screens, walking to the vendor, buying what you assume is enough, returning to the outpost, only to find out you're missing like 2 adhesive.
Admittedly, this has always been a problem in tracking.
And need to go all the way back.
You don't know what actually gives anything in this game also. I don't even know if there's a scrap option, honestly, in this game. I don't know. You kind of understand that nothing that you can pick up in this game except guns matters. So, you know, is there a scrap option? I don't even know.
This game is an exercise in how many load screens can you tolerate before choosing to end it all. No wonder nobody ever got that Steam refund. We spent 2 whole hours docking and undocking. There's a lot of these transitional animations and
there, by the way, I don't know if this is true, but there has been speculation that not even 6% of the player base got to level 5 on Xbox. Which is crazy. Dude, level 5 is 2 hours into the game. Not getting that? Dude, that's crazy.
It's not that they're painfully goddamn slow.
Though.
It's that I can't skip them. I understand that this is a small indie company and maybe resources are stretched thin between the award-winning dialogue and the NPCs that hit you.
Yo, did you see that? Look at the plate.
The award-winning dialogue.
Yeah. This is also how Fallout 76 functions, by the way. The NPCs clip through everything and anything. It's great.
And the NPCs that hit you with that fluoride stare. But when the solution is so simple and obvious.
Oh, this animation is stupid. Why do you need an animation for this? It's so annoying.
You can't help but ask, what's going on at Bethesda? Despite having no access to the construction set, the modding community has managed to fix many of the issues. However, even if they do release the toolset 6 months down the line, I don't really trust this company to not...
I don't think it matters. Like, 1% of the player base, roughly, less than 1% of players just use mods to begin with, so who honestly cares about the mods?
Screw me over. Remember, the only reason we don't have paid mods is because of pushback. Believe me, they'll
It's
try
happening,
again.
though.
The only potential redemption of this game is the release of a full construction set, because the only way the fans could save this
No way. It's not happening.
game is to wipe it clean and make something else. Look, I figured it out.
Well, admittedly, that I do believe that, because at this point, I think that, you know, saving Starfield is impossible. It's just easier to make a completely new game.
I know why I'm so angry. I'm not angry at the game. It's not even that bad. I'm angry because I paid $100 for it. The King of the Chess Club has done it again. Each time I tell myself, no, not this time. But I already know. Todd's gonna tell me lies. Tell me
Sweet little lies,
And
exactly.
each time, I listen. I understand I've said some polarizing things, but in truth, I just needed a video because I signed a lot of contracts while drunk. So don't take anything I say seriously.
Nice.
It's all bait. But what if it isn't? What if it's actually my unfiltered dog shit opinion? As always, more content to come because
It probably is, huh?
I'm legally obligated. A warm thanks to
Nice.
the many members
Okay, that's the end. That was our favorite boy, Set. That's right. That's just how you pronounce it. It's fine, boys. It is absolutely fine. Anyway, great stuff as always. 10 out of 10. Didn't go in depth with this one, but man, that would be a 2-hour video, which I would not mind in the slightest, by the way. Anyway, this was Quizzer Said. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and have a nice day. Bye bye.